Hi everybody, this is the left-handed shooter, and today we're going to take a look at my Lee-Enfield No4 MK1. Now this rifle this one I believe was manufactured in 1942 in the town of Maltby, England. These are made in like 4 or 5 different cities during the war, and one of them happened to be over here by Savage. Actually made these two for England over here. Let's see, this is the infantry rifle, shoots the .303 Brit. It has barrel length it has an overall length of 44.43 inches. Has a weight of 9 pounds 1 inch, 1 ounce. The barrel is 25.19 inches long. Has 5 grooves with a right hand twist. The magazine holds 10 rounds. It has the bolt is called a Lee turn bolt. The muzzle velocity of this thing is about 2,400 feet per second. And if you're a good British soldier, you should be able to get 10 rounds off in 10 seconds. This thing ran fast. Everything was cool about this rifle too versus other rifles of this era is that this thing, most rifles of this era back in back World War II, World War I, they would only have like 5 rounds, 6 rounds. This thing was 10, which makes it great for California. 10 round capacity over here, which really sucks. But this rifle, this rifle itself, it's all numbers matching except for one. The only number that does not match is on the magazine. The magazine, it doesn't match. It doesn't match the gun, but I guess that's all right. But when this thing was issued, to the British soldiers, they only gave them the 1 mag. They wanted them to load with stripper clips or load down inside of here. The stripper clips, kind of pain to use on this thing, so I just load them in just one at a time in here. Or you can take the magazine out. She loads in right in here. Also see, like right here, if you can see that, this is where the serial number is on the magazine, which does not match the gun. All the other numbers on here are matching up. I might put this thing backwards. What am I doing here? That's when you put it in the correct way. Okay, on this gun, you'll have, because on here you'll have serial numbers here which match. I have serial numbers on the back of the bolt which match. I got these numbers right here that are matching. And there's a number in here that's kind of matches too. It's kind of faded because all the cool, this thing's been used. This thing probably saw some good action back over there. Kind of neat to see the life of this thing. I mean, people what saw over there. Okay. Also on here, which is cool, it has on your sights. You have 2 sets of sights. Got like this little peep sight here. It's about about 300 yards. It's what it's usually set up for. But if you need to make it so you're not shooting 300 yards, then you just pop this guy open, and this will go from, I believe, 200 yards to about 3,000 yards. Which I don't think you'll be shooting at this thing at 3,000 yards. But you have to look at this little peep sight right here. Now this was an improvement, well, some say, over the previous version. They made this thing for mass production, but they did do an improvement because the other one they did a lot of milling on it, more rounded. They made this more squared off. It was easier to produce, but they made this actually stronger. And also if you look at the other version, this whole barrel band loop thing that went on here. They just put a barrel band, which made it easier. They put a heavier barrel in this gun versus the other guy. This gun is supposed to be a little more accurate. Still has here still has the brass on your butt pad right here is brass. This baby opens up, except mine doesn't. It's like stuck. I don't really care. And you know, put cleaning rods or oil or whatever inside the gun. You know, you got your sling loops here, which I don't have a sling for this thing yet. Need to get. But when you're shooting this as a left-handed shooter, it's like when I shoot any other right-handed bolt gun. There's nothing ambidextrous, you know. It's just the typical. You just got to deal with it, which is no big deal. But this is like I said, this is one of my favorite of surplus rifles that I own. This thing's really cool. So, if you got any questions or concerns or anything or whatever, remember, leave comments in below and like and subscribe. And remember, let's go Brandon.